Hey City fans, welcome into week 2 of 10 and 10, the show where we tell you the 10 things you need to know ahead of Orlando City's next Major League Soccer matchup in just 10 minutes. As you see, the clock is already ticking, and this week is a massive one, like as big as they get in league play. So let's get into it. First and foremost, let's head back in time to that Week 1 home opener against Montreal. And a congratulations is in order for Orlando City as they officially continued their unbelievable unbeaten run in Major League Soccer home openers. This is our 10th year in the league, 10 home openers to date, and not a single loss. They extend that record to 3 wins and now 7 draws. And a round of applause to Pedro Gallese, who has now extended his personal clean sheet streak in home openers to 5 straight. And same goes for Papi, Oscar Pareja. And that's not where the praise stops. Coming in at number 2 is a congratulations in order for David Brecalo, who filled in for the suspended Rodrigo Schlegel for his official Orlando City debut. He certainly held his own, leading the team in interceptions, duels won, and clearances. And even after a fabulous debut performance, he says the best is yet to come.
Just try to keep it simple today, honestly. But still, I was forcing a few times. But it will come. It will come, I think, with more and more trainings and games with my teammates. And but I also again felt that on official game, I was taking many heavy touches. I'm usually better than this, but like I said, it's gonna come and it's gonna be okay.
And coming in at number 3 is Dagur Don Thorhallsson, who in his first Week 1 Major League Soccer match of the campaign officially earned himself the title of Star of the Match. And it doesn't end there. He also earned himself a spot on the MLS Team of the Match Day. So congrats to you, Dagur. And we look ahead for number 4. It is the Battle Royale, the Florida Derby, the battle between Orlando City and their interstate rivals, Inter Miami. This is the first duel of the new calendar year, and we look back at Orlando City's all-time record against the Herons being 5-4-4, a rivalry that continues to heat up with each and every match, and this one is no doubt not going to disappoint. For lucky number 5, we'll look back at the last couple of meetings. Now, the last one was in September. Duncan McGuire on the score sheet, and Orlando City and Inter Miami split the points with a 1-1 finish.
Ojeda gets the return. Ojeda in behind. Robert Taylor gets back in. Falls for McGuire. Through the legs for Calendar. And in. Duncan McGuire onto it like a flash. And Orlando were level. Game on.
Duncan McGuire had that chance in the first half. He's a poacher. He's a finisher. He's a guy that likes chances in and around the 18. Gets a little bit of fortune on this goal, but it's his work rate and his movement and his appetite to find space off the ball.
But the time before that, well, we'll just say that decisions were made, words were exchanged, and things got a little heated.
Gulo getting around Kramaski, and Gulo in! The touch from Calendar, and then in! Araujo! Orlando responds!
Coming in at number 6 is the name changes. Now, this will be the first meeting between Orlando City and Inter Miami at the newly named Chase Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. We can't let you forget that. They don't play in Miami. But that's neither here nor there. It's also the first meeting with Luis Suarez officially on Inter Miami's roster. And he's a very good friend of one of our own new faces, Nico Lodeiro. Congratulations is in order for Nico, who officially picked up his first competitive start in purple against Montreal in Week 1 of Major League Soccer. And when he arrived here, we asked about that friendship with Luis Suarez and how they have discussed this exact fixture in the past. Check it out.
Un poco de broma. Yo le había comentado que estaba la posibilidad y él ya tenía decidido, bueno, ahora se viene el derbi, se viene el clásico. Estábamos tomando mate ahí en alguna comida y bueno, ahora todo bien, pero después a la hora que empecemos a jugar él sabe lo que tiene que defender, yo sé lo mío, pero bueno, la amistad va a estar siempre presente porque nuestra amistad va más allá de un partido de fútbol o algo así. Sabemos la responsabilidad que conlleva defender cada uno su camiseta, lo va a hacer. Pero nada, siempre burla, siempre buena onda, inclusive ahora ya estamos palpitando el partido.
And from one Luis to the next, number 7 brings us to Luis Muriel, who officially has all of his paperwork done and is set to make his Major League Soccer debut. Now, congratulations is in order for him, as he not only already made his starting debut for Orlando City in the CONCACAF Champions Cup just earlier this week, but he also picked up his first assist.
De verdad que me han hecho la vida fácil desde que llegué y eso se vio demostrado hoy, entonces también tener la posibilidad de jugar, de sumar minutos era importante para mí. También lo había dicho, ¿no? Que no soy un delantero de estar parado recibiendo pelotas y meterla adentro, sino que también me gusta salir de esa zona, jugar, hacer asistencias y espero que a lo largo de este año pueda hacer muchos goles también y ayudar al equipo, que es lo más importante.
And it's fitting that Luis Muriel is not only set to potentially make his Major League Soccer debut in a match, but none other than the Florida Derby. That question was posed to him, how he feels facing one of not only Orlando City's biggest rivals, but one of the biggest teams in the league, and he says clásicos are played to win.
Todo clásico, ¿no? Partidos que se juegan, como se dice, a muerte. Son un buen equipo, creo que está de más comentar, ¿no? La clase de jugadores que tienen y bueno, nosotros con nuestra fuerza, con lo que tenemos, ir a ganar. Este equipo, desde que llegué, tiene un solo objetivo en cada partido, de salir a ganar en cualquier estadio, y seguramente que esta no va a ser la excepción.
And that assist by Luis Muriel in that CONCACAF Champions Cup match against Cavalry just a couple days ago officially set up Nico Lodeiro for his first ever goal in purple. So congratulations to him. That little nugget comes in at number 8, and number 9 is another congratulations, but this time to all of Orlando City for officially booking their ticket to the next round, the round of 16 in the CONCACAF Champions Cup for the first time in club history. They have officially booked a rematch with none other than Tigres, the team that knocked them out of their inaugural episode of the CONCACAF Champions League last season.
Me comentaron, ¿no?, de lo que pasó en los últimos partidos. Tengo también la posibilidad de encontrar también viejos compañeros en Tigres, el caso de Guido Pizarro, de Luis Quiñones y otros jugadores que también tuve la oportunidad de enfrentar, de jugar contra ellos, y ya me comentaron de lo que ha pasado en los últimos partidos. Seguramente que va a ser algo lindo, repetir este tipo de partido, tratar de ganarlos, de superar esa fase. Y como lo decía antes, ir a por todas y ir a ganar.
It's exciting. It was a fun matchup last year. You know how it ended. We didn't like that, but we'll get after them this year.
We never lost to them, so I think we're looking forward to the rematch and going to go give it everything and hopefully get some wins and move on to the next round.
Bueno, con muchísimas ganas de seguir avanzando en este torneo. Obviamente sabemos que es un rival duro, pero vamos a hacer todo lo posible por pasar y por salir campeones.
And does it feel like to you guys that Orlando City are playing almost every other day? Well, it feels that way because quite literally it is. Orlando City, by the time they take the pitch at Chase Stadium, will have played 4 matches in just 11 days. And just 3 days after that Florida Derby, they will be hosting none other than Tigres right here in Orlando, Florida at Inter & Co Stadium. But Oscar Pareja has one message and one message only. There are no excuses.
We didn't have too much time to train after our game in Canada, but not that we don't know what we needed to do today. We were fine. But the 2 days that we had was one do the regen and the other one just trying to plan our game today and trying to get those body recover. That's pretty much. But we're young, we're good. It's not like I'm making excuses at all. No, we should win it and have probably a better performance in the first half, especially. But as I said, I cannot just stay with the first half image. It's the second half will just brought us back to our level. It would be much better with 3 points, of course, but is what the game brought us today when we take it.
And just like that, that's your Week 2 edition of 10 and 10. Same time, same place next week. We'll see you there.